Debates about where the line is aside, I genuinely believe that this is a moment for the history books. Allow me to explain. If we're taking the temperature of the world right now, I'd say we're about 2 ticks away from off with their heads territory. 5 billionaires die, and the vast majority of content online about it is jokes. Laughing about them. And yes, there's a lot of like, oh, no, just kidding. Like, oh, but seriously, folks, I do hope they're all right. But let's make fun of the dead billionaires for a little bit more, for being fucking morons. On the other side, you have the totally reasonable debate that has been taken over by people saying, but seriously, guys, is this even really a tragedy worth giving a shit about? I'm sorry, but if I'm a billionaire, and I'm not a billionaire, but if I'm a billionaire, I am scared shitless right now. The masses are finding it funny when we die. The masses are cheering it on. This is pitchforks and torches, but with trending topics and hashtags. Now, I honestly have no way of knowing this, but I strongly suspect that at any point in history, like in the days leading up to a revolution where the poor like took out the ruling class or the wealthy class or the oligarchs or whatever system they were dismantling, that before they started doing it on purpose, there were a few accidents that people were like, that's actually pretty cool. This is our generation's let them eat shit moment. The masses openly laughing about and creating satirical content about the deaths of the ruling class is not just a description of what's happening now in the world, it's also a chapter in just about every history book preceding chapters titled Vive la Revolution, a fight for freedom. No taxation without representation. If the majority of people do not give a shit about you doing something fucking stupid and dying, if the majority of people think that that is hilarious within 5 minutes of it happening. I mean, not even. People were fucking joking about this for the days leading up to their death, which is the inevitable conclusion, which is now the conclusion. And as far as I've seen, no one has slowed down. That means that the general population is like pretty amused by your death. And you should fucking hide. Or, maybe try pissing them off a little